This weekend marks the peak of the Atlantic hurricane season, and if you look at the latest National Hurricane Center tropical weather outlook, nature is right on schedule. At the time of writing Saturday morning, I count 6 areas systems including 2 tropical storms, Paulette and Rene, Tropical Depression 19, and 3 areas of interest. Tropical Depression 19 is the one that I want to focus on because it is a sneaky little threat for Florida and the Gulf Coast states. Our meteorological models have been sniffing out the possibility in recent days that Tropical Depression 19 could be a problem for Florida and the Gulf Coast states. Brian McNoldy, a hurricane expert at the University of Miami, writes an excellent blog that I highly recommend for everyone. On September 10 he wrote, "Aside from tropical storms Paulette and Rene in the central Atlantic, there are 2 weak waves in the western Atlantic, one approaching the Bahamas and heading west, and another west of the Florida peninsula and heading west." While he wasn't bullish on them becoming tropical cyclones, he also noted, "But it's not out of the question either." By September 11, some of our regional models had become extremely bullish on the system approaching Florida. IBM, the weather company tropical weather expert Michael Ventrice tweeted, 12 CHWRF is trying to spin up invest number 96L into a strong tropical storm, low-grade hurricane as it pushes over the warm northeastern Gulf of Mexico waters early Monday morning. The American GFS and European model now have similar trends for the storm to likely become Sally. What's the current status of the storm? To answer that question, I consult the National Hurricane Center. As of 8 a.m. on the morning of September 12, the storm was exiting the Florida Panhandle and had sustained winds of 35 miles per hour, which is just below the 39 miles per hour threshold designated for tropical storms. The storm was moving westward at 9 miles per hour but will eventually take more of a northwestward track with a possible landfall somewhere near New Orleans, Louisiana. The key messages of the National Hurricane Center are summarized. There is plenty of warm water in the Gulf of Mexico, but forecast models anticipate that some wind shear could potentially hinder storm development, though the wind shear analysis from the CIMSS tropical webpage above does not suggest that shear is too unfavorable ahead of the storm right now. The ultimate intensity of the storm will depend on the delicate dance between ample fuel supply, warm water, and wind shear. If Sally does form, we will be down to 3 names left on the 2020 season list with much it's still ahead of us. Greek alphabet anyone?